From the back of the room, ladies and gentlemen. Weighing in at 100 and disgusting pounds. Please, let's hear it for... Be gentle, don't bounce. We have a bunch of set traps here.
That guy's fat. Get him. Whip the pig. Whip him. Whip him.
Hi everybody. My name is Jake. You guys were all screaming my name earlier. A few of you lucky ladies will be screaming it later. There's another Jake here with a larger penis. I was going to say as they run in terror. No, yeah. That's good. Alright, anyways, yeah, in case you haven't been to the big show happening down at Centennial Hall this weekend, it's called Shock Stock. This fucking pumpkinhead over here, Bilo, me and him, we decided a couple years ago to say fuck Fan Expo, fuck Toronto. We want to fucking bring the party right here to the Forest City. In the fucking greasiest fucking place, Centennial Hall. And we also do a big party here now at fucking Cully office because this place is the fucking best. We got very good bar staff over there, tip them well. Lots of drinks available, just use your money and buy it. Save enough to get in tomorrow, though. What did you say? Ah, the sound man, you fucking blow my mind with that fucking crazy shit. I love you. Anyways, when we started the show, in my brain head, I said to myself, you know what I really would love? I love to bring my friends, the Monsters of Schlock, down. And I'd like to get them to do stupid things. Remember that one time we went to the Bucket of Blood and sang karaoke and we did all that stupid stuff? It was dumb. We had a good time though. No, it was at the Old Vic Tavern. That place is closed now. They tried to throw us out because we hugged. Remember me and Dave were hugging? And they're like, take that shit out of here. We don't like your kind. True story. True story. I'll get a hug from you later. They let that happen here. But anyways, I've been saying to these guys, fucking come down, it's gonna be great. So then they came down last year, and they fucking ruined the whole fucking thing. They terrorized the hotel room. They fucking badgered the guests. They teased Daryl. And then they fucking left town. No show. Well, they did a small show. But you guys were supposed to do a show here. And I said, well, you guys get come do the show and call the office. I don't know who it was. Some guy, I don't know. Anyways, I said, I'm bringing these guys back. They're going to do a show for you tonight. They're fucking breaking, well, they're going to attempt, right? To break a Guinness World Record tonight. For most beautiful daisies smelled in an hour. You guys are going to smell beautiful flowers one at a time. Something really tame, right? You guys aren't going to do anything too crazy. Okay. You guys going to do... Okay, anyways, I'm joking. That's what the mouse traps are for. That's okay. Did you know that before tonight at Shock Stock, both Sweet Pepper Klopek and the Great Orbacks, where they were professional industry stunt conductors, right? Is it true? You guys did stupid stuff before this, and then you guys came together, and it was like, it meshed. It's true. You guys are in love. Anyway, so, you guys are going to do some more shit afterwards, but first, we're going to do this. We're recording with cameras because this is going to Guinness, and, you know, I don't know what else to say. Are you ready for this?
You ginger bastard!
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy talk because he's better on a microphone than me. Where's Jerry? Fuck you, Jerry! Everybody say fuck you, Jerry.
Fuck you, Jerry!
All right. Thank you for... Hey, give these guys a big fucking round of applause. And thank you guys for being here. Give yourselves a big fucking round of applause, because tonight we fucking killed it. Shock Stock is rocking, no stopping, popping and locking. All right. Yeah. Somebody, I gotta tiptoe around here, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Jake! You know, when Jake asked us to come to Shock Stock, I said, Jake, can you give us a 17.5-minute long introduction that rambles, starting at nowhere, and ends up back where it started? At absolutely nowhere. And Jake said, I don't know if I can do that, but I think, ladies and gentlemen, that he accomplished that here tonight. Let's give him a round of applause!
There's actually a good story about that intro. It all started when I was 15 years old. I only had one shoe on a Thursday. My socks matched, but that was a different story because I went down the block and I talked to my neighbor Sarah, who happened to have the same name as my mother, whose name is Sarah.
What?
Oh, you know what? We got a show to do, folks. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Come to Shock Stock.
Let's hear for Jake, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Fantastic. No, but for realsies, ladies and gentlemen, typically we're too big of an international jet-setting act to come to Shock Stock. Jake asked us for a couple of years. We were booked otherwise. Last year we came down. We had so much fucking fun that when Jake asked us again, I said, hey, we got to get twice the money in a hotel room. He did it. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Shock Stock! Let's start this off the way we always start off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm the Great Orbex. I'd like to welcome you, Shock Stock, to our freak show! Nice! Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm sure some of you know, my brother Sweet Pepper Klopik and I are the world's most extreme two-man circus sideshow comedy magic extravaganza, known as the Monsters of Schlock. We've been around here all weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and we have previously set 12 Guinness World Records. We're featured 6 times in the book this year. Actual photos of these ugly faces in that fucking book. Going out in Scholastic Canada to children, ladies and gentlemen. Making sure that they start off their lives right. Being almost 40 and not having a job. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to attempt here tonight is what I call our greatest record attempt. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother here, Sweet Pepper Klopik, has a Guinness World Record for the most mousetraps released on a human tongue in 1 minute. Now, I call this our greatest record, ladies and gentlemen, because it's the only one that's ever gotten us paid before. You see, my brother Sweet Pepper set this record in 2009 in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. On the set of Breakfast Television, which we have since not been asked to come back to because apparently having a guy bleeding out of the mouth and screaming on Breakfast TV was a bad idea. He set that record, ladies and gentlemen, with 27 mousetraps off on his tongue in 1 minute. Thank you. It truly was my greatest achievement of getting a Guinness World Record by using my brother in the process. Now, fast forward, 1 year later, we're flown to Milan, Italy, to attempt to break this record on Lo Show di Records, the Italian Guinness World Record show. Now, Sweet Pepper there not only beat his current record, but decimated it by not doing 28, which would have ensured that we could have been flown back several times a year to break it and make money, but instead, by destroying it with 40 traps on the tongue in 1 minute. 2 years ago, or no, a year? Almost 2 years now. 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, we flew all the way to Hollywood, California. That's normally a boo line in the show, but that's fine. All the way to Hollywood, California to perform on Guinness World Records Gone Wild, where Sweet Pepper, again, not only attempted to break his record, but defeated 2 oncomers to the record by not doing 41 traps, not 42 traps. I know you, sir, you think it's 43, it wasn't. 44? No.
47!
You think it's, well, somebody's already read the book, it was 47 traps in 1 minute.
Get to the point!
And so, tonight, here in London, my brother Sweet Pepper is going to attempt to break this record. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in order for this to count as an official Guinness World Record, there's a few stipulations. The first is that these are all brand new traps. As you know, over time, the springs on these traps weaken. The first snap on this trap has to be on a human tongue in order for it to count, ladies and gentlemen. Stipulation number 2. Sweet Pepper can begin with his hand on one trap and continue along. Stipulation number 3 is that if he gets anywhere close to beating this record, or even as one fucking trap for that matter, you guys have to go absolutely ape shit regardless of what happens. Because we are getting to the point where physically it might be impossible for him to break this record. It takes time. There are only 60 seconds in 1 minute, 120 half seconds, 181 thirds of a second, 600 1/10 in 1 minute. And I honestly don't know if we can actually do this or break this record here tonight in London! But it's honestly been 5 or 6 years now since we've played Call the Office. You guys might recognize this guy as the lead singer of a band by the name of the legendary Klopex. And so, we will attempt to do this here tonight. Now, Mr. Mark McAlpine is standing by with our clicker. Mark, your job is to click on that every time it goes off on his tongue. Only traps that go off on his tongue count. If it goes off in his hand as he lifts it up, that's what she said, he drops it, throws it away, and it does not count as an attempt. I, the great Orbax, being the only one who is trustworthy in this establishment, have you guys seen Jake? They're all weird gingers. It's fucking... will be running the time. And we will see what happens here. Now, Sweet Pepper, do you have any words to the audience? Hi. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I will be running the clock. I'm going to need you guys to practice. Now, here's the thing. We said we were going to cheer, we said we were going to make noise. You have to realize that I know that this seems fun, it seems like we're having a good time, but it does actually make his tongue almost explode with blood, ladies and gentlemen. It swells to the point where last time it was bleeding, it wasn't even cut. It was just so swollen with blood that it was dripping out of it. It's real blood, not like your bullshit, Jake. This is the real fucking deal, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. I need you to count down. And on the count of 3, we're going to start this clock. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. Make some fucking noise for Sweet Pepper. Move it, move it, move it. Keep her going, keep her going. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. These traps are going off. We're at 25 seconds. I need some more noise. I need fucking ping pong. Come on! He's in the groove. 35. 40 seconds. Coming down. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Let's hear it for him. Make some noise, people. Come on, seriously. There's a beer being handed up towards Pepper. He's been holding off almost all day long. What?
What does he say? What does he say?
I've been handed the official tally, ladies and gentlemen.
You are a badass motherfucker.
He sure is. Let's hear it for him. He's a badass motherfucker. I wish that I could announce a victory tonight. But
It doesn't
I'm not
matter.
announcing a failure. For whatever stupid fucking reason, we got legit 47. He tied his own record. Let's see if we sweep it, ladies and gentlemen. For real. You saw an actual recreation of the same goddamn record. What the fuck was that about? Let's see that tongue. Oh my god. Starting to swell. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a photo and make a round of applause. Let's hear it for my brother, Sweet Pepper. The guy who didn't get it. I love you, buddy. That's great. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fucking attempt and a half.
That's badass.
Oh, yeah, that's right, though. This isn't the only record we're attempting tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah!
We have another record that we're going to try to attempt. You might have seen the viral video craze that went nowhere called Jake's Human Centipede Shot. Viral video. Let's remove these things. Now, Jake, do you want to give an intro to this? Do you want to cut it down to below like 7 or 8 minutes? There you go, buddy.
You saw it, you could just tell what happened. Oh, you gotta check the tongue. Yeah, we did a video on the internet. We challenged the world to beat us. We did the human, actually, we got a guy here in London, Ontario tonight. A real fucking wild man. This fucking maniac, staple guns, asses to mouths. He can't read the label, but he knows how to inject a fucking laxative. Lawrence Harvey from the Human Centipede full sequence is here tonight. We're gonna get him up in just a second. We need to clean some stuff. Oh, he's here right now. Lawrence Harvey, everybody, from the fucking Human Centipede. So, I was inspired by the Human Centipede movie, but I'm not as fucking crazy as the character you played in the Human Centipede number 2 full sequence. I'm not. It's a character, right? That's what I do in my spare time. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Hey. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Whoa. All right. Anyways, it inspired me, but I wasn't gonna jack off with sandpaper or fucking start beating people with crowbar. There's a parking lot across the road for the Galleria. It's underground. There's lots of people at night. You can go in there and fucking do whatever you want. There's a theater that plays these fucking dirty movies. Guys go in there and scream and yell. Anyways, I was inspired to put together a fucking Human Centipede shot because I'm also an alcoholic. I don't know if I told you guys, but I drank. You guys drink?
No.
Get out. Anyways, so what we do, if you watch the video online, it's 3 people and they fucking do shots, ass to mouth. You put a little shot in the fucking ass, crack, and you get down on all fours and they do the shot. And we did 3. It was first sequence, just like the first movie. And we said to the world, beat it! Beat us! Fucking we challenge you! And nobody fucking stepped up to the plate! Nobody! Nobody! All you fucking people at home, none of you can fucking stick your asses in each other's faces and suck liquor out of each other's sweaty ass cracks. Only me and Rocco and Kenzie, we fucking set a world record, brother! But tonight we need to beat that record, so we need at least 4 people to fucking line up. We're gonna buy you a shot of Jaeger.
47!
What?
Human 6 people was 3. Human 62 was 10. Wait. Trying for 12. So, we're going to get 12 people. Yeah?
12 people. We need 12. We need at least 12 people that are willing to do this shot.
47!
Who's willing to do it? I'm gonna start, but you're in. You're in. I need. Okay, we're gonna get people for a few minutes. We're gonna gather a crowd. Guys, come up to the front if you're gonna do it. We're gonna clear some space. We're gonna set this up, and then me and my good friend Lawrence are gonna set up, and we are going to break a world record tonight. We're not just gonna match the world record. Buy one trap. Hey, remember that thing I told you about, like getting paid? It ain't fucking happening, pal. Deliver the fucking goods next time. Lesson learned. I'll pay you with, you know what? I'll pay you with boiled eggs in the morning. Oh yeah, we should stop talking. Anyways, play some music. We're gonna get some people up here, and we're gonna set this up. All right. So come up to the front. Thank you. All right, play some tracks. We're gonna take about 5.